If buying a home today feels impossible, you are not imagining that. It's important to know that the game has changed and you're not behind. What's important to understand is how we got here. Back in 2020, interest rates during COVID were artificially insanely low, historical lows that we have never seen before. And when that did, gave the buyer way more buying power. You could afford more house at a higher purchase price. Literally overnight, increased home values dramatically. I was a realtor during this time, and literally it didn't matter which house we listed, we would get 5, 10, 15 offers out the gate. Literally, as a buyer, had to give up your firstborn child to win a bidding war. It was insane. What we saw is home values rise incredibly fast, but wages, people's income did not increase at that same rate. This is the insane disconnect we are seeing in the market today. Interest rates eventually went up to more normal levels, but now buyers in the market are trying to buy these same homes at these astronomically higher prices at a much higher, almost double the interest rate. This is the part of the conversation that I think is really important. I see a lot of buyers waiting on the sidelines, waiting for interest rates to go lower to make your buying power better, or they're waiting for home prices to soften. But unfortunately, in Orange County, especially the pockets that are highly sought after, we are not seeing prices go down. Actually, are seeing year-over-year growth from 5 to 10%, depending on the neighborhood. Essentially, if you're sitting on the sidelines waiting, that house is getting more expensive. And I get it. Affordability is brutal. You look at home values and you're like, how are we ever going to buy that house? What I think is really important to understand is that you just have to get into the market. It doesn't matter what pocket of Orange County you're looking in, home values are increasing. So you might not be able to buy the dream house today, not be able to be in the neighborhood you're obsessed with, or you might not be able to have the size home that you ideally want. If you can buy something, especially something single family, that value will increase year over year. You build your equity and you can leverage down the road. This is what I specialize in, helping buyers get into the market and then leveraging down the road to buy the forever dream house. I do this every day for my clients. If you guys ever have questions about the housing market, feel free to drop into my DMs, drop me a comment. I'm always here as a resource.